A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. Stay tuned, it's live. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. It's the Krakens against football friends.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Diogo. Well read to win possession back. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Cabezas. And Krakens being afforded too much room. And Sikulu. This looks promising. Superbly read and executed. Oh, is he going to be punished here? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Martin. Just cutting off the supply. Diogo. A super tackle and they've won possession. Is it going to be? They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Diogo. That's a good pass. And there it is, a chance. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, the action continues and football friends are accelerating away from their opponents here. Oh, surely! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. An important interception. So, a deflection, and it will be a throw-in. A corner will ensue. They take it short, and whipped into the box. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Keeper under the cosh. Error by the keeper. Well, at least he was able to make amends.
Well, he's just about redeemed himself there, because that could have proved really costly.
Trying to open them up. The referee has given a corner. Who can he pick out? Not the most confident clearance. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Nsikulu. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Cabezas. Teammates in the middle, attending to his defensive chores. That's a good-looking ball. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And football friends unable to keep the ball. Seem to just lose control of the situation. He's conceded a corner. Delivering it. Half-hearted clearance. And nothing comes of this attack. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, it broke down, alas. Very effective pass. Oh, he'll take it on. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Cabezas. And in the end, he's run out of space. Possession with football friends again. Diogo. Could be threatening. Nicely timed tackle. Breaking at pace. Will they profit from this situation? Distributing it well. Well, no problems defensively. It's a short one. It's been whipped towards the near post. Dangerous looking attack. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Dangda. Oh, good vision there. Well, a respectable header, Stuart. Goal kick.
Well, the contact was good, but he just gets underneath it. That was a decent effort. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
Diogo. Mar. This looks interesting. He succeeds in clearing it. Now can they counter clinically? Real chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And a good-looking ball. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Really good challenge. It's opening up for them. Still not clear. Well, nothing untoward happened. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Well, this could really help the cause. Closing down well. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. Effective challenge. Nice weight on the pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And he's made headway. Still a chance. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff. Diogo. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Timely intervention. Kawashima. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Wonderful chance. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Might lead to a chance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kawashima. Just 15 minutes remaining. Teammates available. But they dealt with the threat posed. It is a decent-looking attack here. Mar. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. This might be ideal for the counter. Martin. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final whistle can't come soon enough.
Just the clearance that was needed. Using space on the opposite flank now. Nsikulu. And Kawashima has it. Beautiful pass. Chance to finish. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Pivotal moment defensively. Kawashima. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did
A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? Live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, what are your expectations for today? That's not a bad ball. Not the best clearance. A real promise from football friends here. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Can he make it count? So now a corner. No-nonsense piece of defending. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Rudolph. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, the nerves are perhaps jangling a bit more than usual because it's his debut for the club here.
Well, he'll certainly give them some quality in those wide areas. He's a good runner with the ball, he can deliver good crosses, and he has a real change of pace. So I'm looking forward to his performance today.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. And space to cross it. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. It is to be a throw-in. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Could be threatening. And so it will be a corner. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Can he put them in front? Marvellous anticipation. And over it comes. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. Nsikulu. Promising possession, this. And clears the danger. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And a no-nonsense clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And Kawashima has it. Dangda. Not a great pass. Could be troublesome. Well, out of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. And possession lost there. Are being pressed here. It's a neat move. Oh, great defending. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Plenty of support here. And can he find someone at the far post? And still danger here. And what a magical save it was! Can he deliver it with accuracy? It hasn't come to very much. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Rudolph. Oh, that's really untidy. The keeper completely untroubled. Now in a more than decent position. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Can he finish? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway here into the second half. On to Mendes. And Sikulu. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. And he's in an offside position. It might be on for them. And they deal with the threat this time. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now. but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Can he put them in front? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Good ball over the top. Really fine play to keep possession. And possession given away. Well, can they be creative from here? A good and fair challenge. James with it. Untidy in possession. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw-in now. André. And football friends couldn't hang on to it. Can they get in behind them? Just the challenge that was required. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
To take the lead. Oh, a goal! They've taken full advantage of a dreadful mistake by the goalkeeper. So, back in business, can football friends come up with an appropriate answer? Mendes. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Rudolph. Read it well. Kawashima. Might be a chance to break. Good idea. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. An alert piece of defending. And that'll be offside. "20 minutes to go in this one. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Oh, this looks useful. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. And football friends finding space on the flank. And the cross goes in. Clattered away. Real chance. What a vital intervention. Rudolph. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Let's see about the delivery. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Very quick thinking there. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there. And
Jeff, they're in a great position here. Looked as though it might be the decisive goal, but the keeper had other ideas.
Well, he's just saved his team here. What a reaction that is.
Can someone get on the end of this? Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Good ball over the top. And the keeper taking it cleanly.
Well, as you can see from those stats, football friends have certainly been on the front foot over the last 15 minutes. Not just in terms of possession, but also with the chances they've created. And that winning goal is surely just round the corner.
Effective looking pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Played over. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw-in it'll be. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And teammates to play it to. And the danger's still on. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And 2 15-minute...